Great. So hey, how you doing?
Pretty good yourself?
Yeah, not bad. So, last time when we met, I noticed you seemed really anxious. What's going on with your life that makes you feel anxious like that?
Just being around, especially new places, I constantly have like anxiety going. Mine's usually just racing and
Tell me what you are doing for yourself when you feel anxious like that.
I like to try doing some meditation, or lately I've been playing on my phone to kind of just block things out. Just trying to keep my hands busy.
Nice. Okay. So we talked a little bit before about some of the goals you have, and one of the goals you were talking about wanting to be like a recovery mentor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking, some ways that you could work towards those goals is to like break that down into something small. Like, what do you feel like you need to do to put yourself in a position to be a recovery mentor?
Well, first off, I need to definitely strengthen my recovery and find that path that really works for me. And just work at it from step by step. I get all the knowledge I can on it and work it from that way.
Okay, that's good. That's good. When you say strengthen your recovery, what kind of things do you feel like you need to do to strengthen your recovery?
I think coping skills is one of the biggest ones, because I'll feel like I'm fine, and then it would just be like just a moment to where just my anxiety is through the roof, and if I haven't quite found the right coping skill that's worked for being like in that moment, that triggering moment.
Okay. It sounds like anxiety is like one of your toughest barriers to overcome.
Mm.
Have you noticed a change in your anxiety, like before the event happens, and then during the event, and then after the event?
Well, it's kind of, I think it's kind of hit or miss. It's either like I'll just let it build up, and handle it in an unhealthy manner, or just like something that really big will come in and uh, just kind of like blow my mind out of proportion. Like something that really stresses me out.
Wow. Okay. Have you been able to identify any triggering things what triggers your anxiety?
Definitely being around old spots where I used to use, uh, running into those people that I used to use with, and because the conversation, they're still, when someone's still using, and you know I've had moments to where I'm doing good for a couple weeks, and then I'll run into that one person, and just bam, I'm right there using again. Yeah.
Okay. We talked a little about some values that you want to start living by. Have you been able to identify, as part of your homework from last week, identify some values and principles that you want to live by?
Above all, I want to be honest, and uh, being able to be like willingness, being able to remain teachable, and not thinking I always got everything. And what's that word? Above all, I want honesty to be there. I want to be able to feel comfortable with being honest. I want to be honest with myself and others, especially like how I'm feeling in that moment, because I'll shut things down and pretend like everything's okay.
Right. Okay.
So honesty's the
I,
biggest
I
one.
appreciate that when you come in here, you are honest. I feel like you're being really honest and open, and that you're telling me the truth about what's going on with you. That's really important. That's good. So let's make a plan for next week. For your homework assignment during this week, I want you to, when you are getting into some type of social situation where you're where you feel like, man, this is a time where I might feel anxious,
Mhm.
I want you to measure your anxiety before the event. I want you to measure your anxiety during the event, and then I want you to measure your anxiety after the event.
Mhm.
Can you do that?
Keep a little like notebook.
Keep a little notebook. Just measure. Keep it simple. Measure it like on a scale of 1 to 10.
Mhm.
1 meaning no anxiety, 10 meaning I feel like I'm gonna blow up.
Right.
Got it?
Okay.
Okay. Any questions or anything?
What would you like? It's always that blowing up mark that really just gets me. You know, like I need to figure out some ways to dealing with that in the moment. You know, like you acquire a coping skill
Okay.
from where my anxiety
A
does.
coping skill that can help you in that moment is being mindful of yourself and the way your body feels. Take at least 5 deep breaths, ground your feet, and just remind yourself that you're gonna be okay and that you're gonna get through this. Okay?
Okay. Cool.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.